Hey guys, this is part 52 of my video story, where we are in the middle of the national championships, 1,004 national championships we're doing. In the last video, we finished on a major high with Alex Fischer taking the Danish champions jersey, and also kind of the silver one as well, although that was a bit less official. But he still won it. So we've definitely got some national champs jerseys that we'll see, some new ones to add to Natanga. He's had his since March. Then the first one here is Germany, I believe. We've got Germany and Netherlands left, and then Canada, Britain and Ireland in a few days. Notice the Canadian one has cobbles in it, which is clearly not right, but it's a very good chance for Van der Velde. So yeah, the Deutsche Meisterschaft, 215 kilometers. That's as flat as it gets. That's quite disappointing. I think that must have changed, because I'm sure it was hilly before. So this is a route that's changed, which basically means it's Greipel versus Kittel. Bauer is, he's quick, but the only way he's going to beat those two is if he has +5 and they go the wrong way. So yeah, Bauer obviously is our leader here. Bauer and Schroeder both decent shape. We'll try and get Schroeder into the breakaway, and then we'll leave Bakker to help Bauer. Bakker's not going to be too much use today, but he should be able to help Bauer till the end anyway. So yeah, try and get Schroeder into the break, and see if Bauer can compete with Greipel at the end. Probably not. Right guys, we've got 4 kilometers to go. I just thought I'd show you this because it's going to be hilarious. I'm not expecting to win here, but Bauer's managed to get the wheel of Marcel Kittel here, so he's in the perfect position. Schroeder got into the breakaway, by the way. Did all he could, but they stood no chance. Bakker's also done his job. They've both done their bit for Bauer. I don't know where Greipel is. Oh no! Come on, who's on the front? Arndt, you're gonna have to go here. Oh, I'm gonna have to hop across. Kittel's had the same idea. We'll stay with it. Come on, Tim. You could beat these guys. Oh dear. To be honest, Kittel's flat stat is only 1 better than Bauer's, so I don't know why he's struggling that much. It's not going well. That was a bad idea. Who's this? Schulze. He's actually caught them. He's doing okay. He's had to use all his energy just to catch them. Go on, Tim. It's going to be Kittel. Yep, Kittel beats Greipel. Can Bauer hang on for 3rd? No, I don't think so. So Kittel takes the win. Greipel 2nd, and Bauer 4th. But he beat John Degenkolb and Gerald Cholek. That's not bad, is it, really? I thought I'd just come back for that because it just looked funny with our man sitting on Kittel's wheel, but there we go. Back on the results screen. So there's not really much to say about that race. It was a tad boring. Breakaway of 4 eventually got away, so Schroeder was in there for us. There was Vest Metal Man was in there. I can't remember who the other two were. Then one guy attacked, Hondo. He was the only guy that actually tried to attack at the end. Caught up with the 4 breakaway riders, but then Argos brought it all back. And then weirdly they decided not to actually lead Kittel out. They just sort of waited for Lotto to come up instead of using Degenkolb to give Kittel a proper lead out. But yeah, 4th, you've got to be happy with that. Another top 5. Shane Martens beat us there because he's not really a sprinter, is he? But he beat Degenkolb and Cholek, so Kittel will be in the German champions jersey. So that was that one. The last one for us today is the Dutch Championship, 210 kilometers, hilly, which basically means we have no chance anyway. So obviously I'm not going to play this one. It's hilly, and our best hill rider is De Vries on 65. Don't think he's going to be able to compete with the strongest riders here. So yeah, let's show you what happened. So it was Michel Krieder of Garmin that won it. just beat Martijn Keizer in a sprint, 2 MKs. Then Nicky Terpstra and Hugeland. Then they get back to Vermeltfort, Van Vinden, Pols, Schlachter, Dumoulin and Mollema. I don't see any of our guys here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. De Pavine, a solid 56th. Just 8 minutes down. And De Vries was 67th at 11.5 minutes. Vippert didn't finish. I mean, De Vries is down here with the terrible riders, so I wasn't expected to win that, obviously, but I would like to be a little bit better than that. But that was the Dutch Championships, as exciting as they were. Right, I'll just go through the other results then from yesterday. Rubiano won the Colombian Championship. Serpa Atapuma on the podium, so all the big guys missed out. Sammy Sanchez won in Spain, ahead of Navarro and Valverde. Portugal was Rui Costa, ahead of Andre Cardozo and Machado. Italy, Enrico Barbin. Wow, that's pretty surprising. I think he's improved a lot though. And then Marcato and Aru. Russia was Satovic, however you say that. Ukraine, Avarin. Czech Republic was Kozubek. Poland was Golas. And Switzerland was Frank. Cancellara only managed 5th. So some quite surprising results there, but most of them are sort of normal ones, I guess. So onto the simulated ones. Bernhard Eisel won in Austria. Norway, I think, is done today, isn't it? Yeah, Norway's irrelevant because that's race today. Estonia, we didn't get that one. Mandry won it, so nothing for Juricast there, which is a shame. Kazakhstan was Maxim Iglinski. Lithuania was Navadauskas. Luxembourg was Jempi Drucker. Slovenia was Resman. Sweden is Kesayakov. The Japanese one isn't simulated. Don't know why I thought it was. We'll have to toss another coin then for Yamada, I think. British and Irish, obviously irrelevant. Alex Peters. How the hell does it come up with these? So we do the British and Irish ones today. So yeah, I'll have to toss another coin for Yamada. So I'll do that later. I think that's it. So on to the first one today. I think it should be British first. Usually is. Which is completely flat, Britain, so we've not got much of a chance again. Come on, hurry up. Okay, this is incredibly slow. There we go. British Championship, Glasgow, 190 kilometres. As you can see, it's flat. I mean, there's a little rise here and there, but it's flat. Doesn't the Tour de France start today, though? Which should mean... Well, so Omega Pharma are here. But doesn't the Tour de France start today? Or is it tomorrow? No, hang on, it could be Andy Fenn. I think the Tour de France starts today, so I don't think Cavendish will be here. Froome's injured, of course, so he won't be here anyway. But we'll find out who we have to compete against. Anyway, team obviously, so Ledger, Meek and Bertels. Not got much of a chance. Obviously, we could try and get 1 into the break, if not 2 into the break. See what happens from there. Even without Cav, obviously, we haven't really got a chance in a sprint. So yeah, we'll have to see how we go on. It's gonna just do it on the fly, really. No real tactics for this because we're all pretty useless, to be quite honest, on this sort of terrain. So yes, she'll maybe come back at the end, but maybe come back on the results screen. Guys, I got so involved in this I completely forgot I had a video story. I would have been recording this, but I completely forgot. Right. Okay, where do we start? I think I'm going to win this. Or am I? Oh my god, I actually am. Well, I'm actually astounded. I got into the breakaway. I was the strongest rider in there. Quickest sprinter, so yeah, I let everyone else do the work, and then kind of waited for them. I know I said I was going to try and get 2 in the breakaway earlier, but Meek and St Ledger couldn't get to the front, which was quite annoying actually. Meek was on a really bad day, as you can see, so I just used him to protect St Ledger just in case it came back. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Another national champion. The face, look how serious that face is. Jake Hales will get second, I think. Townsend, Lampier, Carthy, Tanguy, and then Miller, who attacked across. Where's St Ledger? Go John! I forgot to sprint. So yeah, Cavendish is here. The Tour de France starts tomorrow. So yeah, Cavendish wins the bunch sprint ahead of Swift, and then Thomas takes 10th. A couple of guys crashed, Rousel and Opie, the main ones, but wow, sorry for forgetting again. But I was very busy trying to win that race, so absolutely over the moon. I cannot believe I am the British champion already. First season, it's surprising. You might be wondering how the breakaway stayed away. I am as well. With 10 kilometres to go, we were 55 seconds ahead of the Sky Control peloton. Peter Kenyon was turning himself inside out to bring us back, and I'm guessing he ran out of energy or something. Sky had 8 riders, so I don't know why they wouldn't just put someone else on the front. I mean, they had guys up here. Stannard, Stannard could bring back a 15-man group on his own, so it seems a bit strange. They kind of got so far and then stopped. As say, Miller attacked across, didn't quite make it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. St Ledger got 26th, Meek 61st, as usual a -5 on an important day. He needs to learn to get up on the right side of the bed, does Meek. But yeah, we've got the British champion and the Danish champion now, as well as a couple of others, so it's going pretty well actually, better than I expected it to. 2-2. So the penultimate one is the Canadian Championships. Had we not already won 2, I would have said this was our best chance to get a national champion. But seeing as we already have 2 now. As you can see, it's got cobbles. It's not the real route, obviously. 204 kilometres. It's a fake route, but it's interesting because I don't think I've ever seen, apart from the Belgian one, I don't think I've ever seen cobbles in a national championship. So it'll be interesting. I mean, Van der Val's not the only guy that's good on cobbles. Veilleux should be our main rival, but Van der Val's got decent shape. He's got a helper as well, which is vital in these races. You've seen how hard it is for people like Zoltan and who's the other guy that was on his own? Van Maxfield. Although Fischer did alright on his own, but that was because the breakaway was allowed away. We're going to have to use Rodriguez to control things here. The one problem is it's hilly as well, and Van der Val's only 67 hill, so he's going to struggle there, I think. But hopefully we can keep the race under control, and maybe, just maybe, we can win another one. Fingers crossed. Well, we're into the final kilometre here on what has been an incredibly hard race, and it's between Van der Velde and Veilleux for the win. Van der Velde has a small advantage going on to the final climb here. I think they've both got no yellow bar. There's Rodriguez. A lap down. Come on, Nick! Come on! Reach the line! Veilleux's catching him! Come on, Nick! Ah, oh, what a win! Nick Van der Velde is the Canadian champion. What an incredibly tough race. Veilleux will get second, Ryder Hagedal third, and the rest are minutes down. Wow, I can't even start to explain this race, so come on the results screen. So that was quite a tense finish there between Van der Velde and Veilleux. They were both on their last legs, but it was all about mental willpower. The race went strangely. Obviously there was only 25, was it? Yeah, 25 riders here. 11 of them went out the front at the start, including both of our guys. There was obviously Veilleux, Hagedal, Parisien was in there, and the others stayed behind. After a while, Van der Velde, just before the first cobbled section, Van der Velde, Veilleux and Hagedal attacked that group, and that was it then. They or the others stopped riding, and those 3 decided it between them. These guys were obviously all in the breakaway group. Rodriguez just got a top 10. He beat Dominique Rollin to the 10th, so it's pretty good. One guy crashed. This guy here crashed with 2 kilometres to go, a good half an hour after the race had already finished. so that was a good time to have a crash. So well done Nick van der Velde, a fantastic ride there. Admittedly terrain that was biased towards him, but he still got it. Another national champion. Right, for some reason the Irish championships are after the GP Kranj, which is a bit of a shame, because it means we've got to get this race out of the way first. 188 kilometres, two big hills, well it's the same hill twice, at the end, and a downhill finish, so don't know what my team is here. Bekele, Natanga, Kumano, Schroeder, Da Silva, Mujagic, Douglas and Fisher. So we'll get to see a couple of our new shiny jerseys. The leader will be, wow, look at that, we've got a really, really strong team here for the hills. I really went for it when I did this schedule, didn't I? Everyone could be a leader. It's just going to be every man for himself on the final climb. So that should be pretty interesting. So yeah, shame for Kelly. He'll have to wait till the next video to find out if he wins his national championships. But we shall come back. I might fit it in this video still. We'll come back at the end. Right, we're into the final 7 kilometres here. We've got all the climbs out of the way. Lawson Craddock is at the front of the race. After putting in an attack on the second climb and riding up to Da Silva, who had already attacked in his fancy jersey, which actually goes quite well with our equipment, bearing in mind it's all green and blue. We're trying to get Natanga across here. Obviously he can sprint, so if we can just catch Craddock, we should be able to win this. Mujagic is also in the group, although he's just about getting dropped. And then the rest of our guys are in here. Kumano, as you can see, has already attacked. He attacked just before the first climb, did well, but didn't have the legs to hang on when all the big guys started going. Craddock seems to be ridiculously strong here. We're going to have to go quite early, I think, or hope somebody else goes early. We might just catch him here. Ribeiro, Goltz has come in. The other guys are Sabido, Olivier, Ibegger and Steenson. I don't think Da Silva's got anything, to be honest. Go, Stephen. No, it looks like Craddock is superhuman. Did I leave it too late? Oh, this is close. This is so close. I think Natanga's got him. Oh, he's got to. Look at the difference in speed. Yeah, Natanga wins. Ah, brilliant. Well played. It was a close one. The Natanga just beats Craddock on the line. Ribeiro, Sabido, Galt in the top 5. Da Silva takes 7th. Schroeder 10th. He's happy with that. Schroeder is. Bit of payback there for what happened in the Tour de Beauce when Craddock won after Rodriguez crashed. Hang on, let's get all our guys to sprint in here, why not? Oh, Fisher. You want to see Fisher's jersey, of course. Where is Fisher? There it is, he's in there. I mean, he's... that just definitely doesn't go with that kit, but yeah, he's looking nice and Danish there. So, come back on the results screen. So a very deserved win for us there. Yeah, we controlled the race from start to finish, and we would have won it a lot easier had Craddock not been on something. We had Fisher, Douglas, Kumano all controlling the race from the start, making sure the breakaway was within reach. Kumano put in a good attack. It was a sacrificial attack, but it was the team job. Did well, forced other teams to chase. I was going to attack with Bekele as well, but he just couldn't get to the front because the pace was so high. And then the others just were the best punchers here. So yeah, well done to Schroeder as well for that, for dragging Craddock back. Definitely needs to be acknowledged. Yeah, good to see Natanga back in the winning habit. Okay, so we're finally going to finish off the nationals here with the Irish ones. 157 kilometres, nice and flat. I don't know if Kelly's going to be able to do too much here because he's got no fitness, but try and get into the break and then see what happens. I mean, if it comes down to a sprint, obviously, he's going to have a very good chance. So, come back the end. Or maybe the results, because we're running out. Well, that's unfortunate. Matt Bramier won it again. He wins it every year. Kelly second. He is a quicker sprinter than Bramier, but obviously the fitness was a limiting factor there. English was third, which is quite funny. You got an Irish guy called English, but there you go. And then Irvine and Dan Martin. So yeah, not the best way to finish it, but we've got enough national champions to be getting on with, I think. Right, the final national championship was won by Christoph, so he's road race and time trial champion. Bosenhagen finished second in both, which kind of sums his whole career up so far. The Tour de France did start yesterday. I thought it did. At Cavendish, they've decided not to take him, so yeah, that was an interesting one. So all that's left for me to do, I've got my trusty coin back, and we're going to see Yamada, because I thought the Japanese on the simulator, but it isn't. So same again. Heads, Yamada is the champion. Tails, he isn't. Simple as that. And it's heads. Look at that. Wonderful. It's heads. So Yamada is the Japanese champion. So we'll see him in the next video, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know. I've still got to do the schedules for July. I just realised it's going to take a while, isn't it? We've got one race left in June. I'm not going to fit that in this video. So yeah, that'll be in the next video. The Beaumont Trophy, and go through the July schedule, and then we'll start the CBU cycling tour. I don't think there was anything else to say. So yeah, join me next time, and thanks for watching.